Do you want me to clean them?
They're pretty clean, but maybe just a rinse will do.
Okay. Yeah, they don't have any beards on
I'm going to
them.
start putting all this other stuff in.
Okay.
The scallops.
Actually, these look pretty good. And they don't have the beards on them. You know, you should only use ones that are closed. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, right. You have to be careful with mussels.
If I see any open mussels, I'm going to just discard them.
And the shrimp go in.
So now wait a minute, because you're getting beyond me. I know there's a lot of fish in this grodetto. In fact, I've read that in the Marche, you could use between 30 to 33 different types of fish. Why is that?
Which is wonderful, except that I don't think we can find 33 different types of fish in this area.
We're not living on the Adriatic, are we?
We use what we can find.
But why do you think they use so many different types? Just because it's available?
Probably because it's available.
Well, there, they look good.
And the more you have, the better. Now, the base of this dish is really the calamari. And really nothing should take over that flavor. That should predominate.
So you want
That's
that,
the predominating flavor.
Ah, and you put the tentacles in right away.
I do. Seems to work out fine.
Yeah. What are you going to do with this?
Well,
this is going in?
Yep, that should go in.
So
with
we
a
should
little
chop
basil,
that up.
a little
See, let me help
parsley,
you out here.
fresh parsley and basil. Okay.
Marina's going to town on that polenta,
Oh,
so
boy.
how would you serve it? Just as is? Because I think it's great just the way it is, but traditionally it's
just
good
as is with toast or bread is fine. And
bread
actually,
that you put garlic over, toasted.
Anything you can do it that way. It doesn't. This is so tasty when you finish.
Hey, but
that
you know
don't
what?
really need
Rena's not going to let us have it that way today. We're going to have it over
That's
polenta. How's
Yes.
it coming there? That
Sì.
looks good.
Io si venga.
She's got that in. How long is that going to take to cook? Quanti
Oh,
minuti?
quanto si distacca dal cucchiaio?
Ah, sì, when it sticks to the spoon.
Ecco, quella è la
she's done.
miglior cosa.
Yeah.
Parla. Oh, inglese, I'm scared.
No, italiano va bene,
Va
così.
bene.
Sì. All right, so we're going to let this,
has to-
how
this
long are you
has
going to
to
let
get-
this cook?
Well, as long as it takes a little while just to, sort of saute this. And then I will pull it out and put in my tomatoes.
You're going to take all the fish out.
I really don't have to this time because I pre-cooked the tomatoes. But if you don't want to do that, you can do this, sort of saute the fish, take it out, and pre-cook and put your tomatoes
And
right in.
you're using the tomatoes with the skins. You're
I
leaving,
do.
because
I
there's
love the whole
people
part of the
think
tomato.
there's not a lot of flavor in
No,
there,
no,
but
no,
that's
no,
really
no.
good. Yeah.
I love everything about the tomato.
Okay,
in fact,
so
there's
we've
some
got
fresh tomato
garlic, you've got onions, you've got your various fishes, and now we'll put the mussels in later.
in there. And perhaps at the end a little saffron.
Oh, saffron is what gives us just a nice color, isn't it? Yeah. That's from the Arabs, you know.
Yes.
That idea.
Yes. I think the
Ready for the tomatoes?
Not really. This is going to take a little while, and there's so much fish.
And don't you
in
want to
this.
turn
For
that
some
piece of
reason-
monkfish over?
Some reason this is taking a little longer today.
You know, I don't think a lot of people know about the cooking of the marquis. Why do you think that is?
Because from what I have read, they really sort of kept it to themselves, oddly enough. They were small families. They came here not as whole families, but as individuals. And my understanding is that they almost kept it to themselves. It's only now that it's becoming popular in this country. And it's such good food. It's very healthy, very low fat. If you look through some of their recipes, they're so low fat. And the pastas are wonderful.
Well, this is certainly low fat.
Yep. They're masters of the pastas, too. That's another thing that...
Well, I'll tell you, Louise, with you and Rena
glory.
cooking in New Haven, the secret is going to be out. It won't be much of a secret anymore.
We're sort of gaining some real fans now.
All right, in that goes. Now the tomatoes go
Now
in.
the tomato goes in. And we want a thin sauce. We do not want
Don't
a
want this
thick
to be
tomato
thick.
sauce.
I'm going to use this bowl that had the fish in it because that's going to add a nice flavor. Say when. Enough?
That's enough.
Okay, and now the saffron should be dissolved, huh? Yeah. I'm always fascinated by this. I love to put this in a lot of my cooking. You find this in southern cooking mostly, saffron, and Sicily too, you find a
No,
lot of
in
it.
In
Alta Italia più di tutto.
Yeah, they do too, with their rice.
Con
Yes,
risotto.
yes, the risotto with
The
saffron in it.
Italians love it.
There, and that's going to give a really nice color.
Pretty color. Okay, I think we can now
Boy, that does look beautiful.
Yeah, does that
Now,
look great?
time for the mussels. 'cause
Mussels
they're
all
not-
around.
They're not going to take as long to cook, so that's why these go in last, right? Beautiful. And really, you could probably use any kind of a combination of fish for this, right?
Absolutely.
You didn't have
Right.
to use mussels if you didn't have
Except
them.
I still think calamari
Is
as a
the
base
dominant- I
is the
know.
should
You-
be the dominant flavor, and keep that in mind whenever
Yeah.
you're buying fish for this
You
dish.
really like the calamari. Now,
Yeah.
should I add a little wine now, do you think?
Absolutely.
All right.
Wow,
Okay,
that'll
little-
make it interesting.
A little bit of dry white wine from the Marche, huh?
Absolutely.
All right, that's
Rio
good.
From the
Okay.
Marche.
All right, well, it looks wonderful. Now you're ready for the saffron.
Ecco, la polenta
All
bene
right, and
mostro done.
saffron. Oh, I can't
That
wait.
looks good.
It really does.
I think it must be about ready now.
Hey, you're the
Would you
cook.
E
Let
le
me.
polente merito.
Hey, è
Yeah.
pronta?
Oh,
Ah,
sì.
va bene. Well, you know what? I ought to have some of this with both. Try some with the bread. I think this is a great
Yeah.
idea.
Yes, yes.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And we don't have to let that solidify up. I always let it get hard before I cut into it.
That's
But so what? This is great.
yeah.
All right. That's good.
Okay.
Let me use that spoon. Let me get some of this. I'll put a little bit of
Spread it
this
out.
right in here. Oh, what a treat this is. This is why I love coming to your house. Okay.
Spread that out. And a little of this. You
Why don't
take
you
a
go ahead
sip.
and put some
all
on
right.
for me? Because
Okay.
you're the
Very
cook.
good.
Give me a little bit of everything.
Yeah, there's some shrimp, a little tomato.
Yeah.
See if I can get you something
All right,
else
that's just a
here.
little bit of the squid. That's good.
Can you
Oh, I can't even find the
Scallops, I
squid.
can't even
All right.
find it
Okay,
right
that looks good.
now.
I have to taste this
Oh,
now.
here.
All right.
Here
look-
we
oh,
are.
there we
Wow,
go.
you're all set.
Isn't this colorful? You know, this just, it just reminds me of the sea so much because of all the variety that's here. It's typical Marca-John cooking, right? Oh, let me get a little bit of that with the polenta. Oh, this is so hot, I can't even get it. Well,
Burn it through. Here goes.
mmm.